Hey Marie, good morning. About yesterday. Sorry you weren't able to finish the wedding. So, I hear that you're going to be hospitalized for a bit. Is that true?
Hey, Paul. Yeah, I'm afraid so. I broke my ankle after all. I guess I have to.
You did that after tripping on the stairs, huh? I know you're pretty athletic, so it must have been because of the wedding dress and those high heels. Those things take getting used.
Yeah, maybe, but I'm not so sure about that. I thought I felt someone push me from behind. It was crowded and all, so I really can't be sure.
I suppose that maybe it was good timing.
Excuse me? Good timing?
Yeah, I was going to mention this to you before, but it's my mom.
Your mom? What are you talking about?
Yeah, she's been saying from way back that she wanted to go to Cancun with me for a vacation. And she's always wanted to take a vacation there.
Pardon me. To Cancun? In Mexico? And just you and your mom? You do realize that today was supposed to be the day we left on our honeymoon, right?
Of course I do. Dad and I kept trying to sway her to change her mind and that today was supposed to be our honeymoon and all. But in the end, since you've been hospitalized and won't be able to travel, and so she figured why waste this opportunity. And so, Cancun. It's only for a week. I'll take a trip down there with her.
Wait, are you saying you're going to Cancun right now? Today?
Yeah, already got our bags packed and made the flight reservation. Probably leave within the hour.
Seems like short notice, but I guess you and your mom were all prepared for this vacation.
Oh yeah, she was all prepared for such an outcome. Real mischievous of her. She's like a kid sometimes. After all, she knew she had to cancel this trip if we had gone off to our honeymoon. But it turns out she was able to go, so I suppose she was lucky in that sense.
Wait a second, Paul. What about me? Am I going to sit here in the hospital all alone while you guys have fun in Cancun?
There's no need to worry. There are nurses and doctors there 24/7. You're in good hands, Marie. And the wedding is all done with, so...
All done with? You make it sound so trivial. Have you forgotten that I was brought here to the ER on an ambulance? I'm all alone here. It's hard. Emotionally. Can't you be by my side at a time like this?
Yeah, I understand, but I can't let my mom go to Cancun alone, now can I? You're in the hospital immobilized. Makes no sense for me to just sit there doing nothing. May as well be of use and go to Cancun with my mom. It's way better that I go to Cancun and have fun with mom.
I really can't understand your reasoning, Paul. It seems very insensitive of you to ask me.
It would be way more insensitive to let my mom go alone. I already made up my mind. Sorry, but this trip is happening.
Are you serious right now? You got your priorities all screwed up.
I'll pick up some souvenirs, so do as the doctors say and get well soon. And relax, it's only for a week. Alright then, all set. See you next week.
Wait, Paul, you can't just leave me here all alone.
Hello, Mary. Resting up, are you? Really sorry about this. Paul and I will be gone for a week or so. I've been looking forward to this Cancun trip for ages.
Mother, what's this about? A bit weird for me to say this, but isn't this whole mother-son relationship getting out of hand?
What are you telling me about? I love my son. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I know you really didn't approve of us getting married and all, but you and Paul going off to Cancun for vacation on the same day that we were supposed to go on our honeymoon. Seriously? Any way you look at it, it looks a bit abnormal. I mean, who schedules a Cancun trip with their son when you know he's going on his honeymoon?
It's none of your business when and where I schedule a trip. I wish you would stop with your weird assumptions about my relationship with my son.
It's not if you didn't know when the wedding would be held or when we would go on our honeymoon.
We're just about to board the plane, so I'm shutting my phone off. See you next week, Mary. Rest up.
Mother, wait! Don't hang up.
Hey Marie, how are you doing? We got to Cancun last night. Having a real good time. I really got to hand it to Mom. She really knows how to pick the hotels. This place is out of this world. And the ocean is so beautiful. Why is the ocean so much bluer down here? And I gotta say, the sunset is romantic as hell. Bet you wish you were here. We had a lavish dinner last night. The seafood is phenomenal. What you have for dinner at the hospital last night? I was going to send you some photos, but maybe that was going too far. I mean, sitting in a hospital and having to see such beautiful scenes, I couldn't take it. I'll show them to you when I get back, okay? We still got a week here, so we'll have ourselves loads of fun on your behalf. Just get well soon, Marie. Love you.
Hello, Mary. How are you recuperating? How's the ankle? I really didn't expect Cancun to be such a beautiful place. I love it. Oh, I heard from Paul that you've never been abroad. Is that true? It's the same with Paul. We never got the chance to take him as a child, so this is his first trip overseas. And that's with his mother. How fortunate is that, huh? But I must say, this hotel is just simply wonderful, and the ocean, don't get me started, it's almost otherworldly. And that evening sunset is just so captivating. I bet you wish you were here. We had the most delicious lunch at the seaside restaurant today. What did you have at the hospital? We took some photos, but better not send them to you, huh? Don't want it to get all the nurses all panicked when you start losing your composure. They'll have to put you in restraints. Anyway, get well soon. Hope you don't hold it against us. See ya.
Hey, Marie. We just got in from the airport. We're at home right now. We got all the souvenirs spread out on the kitchen table. You're gonna love this. Man, that was super fun. Never thought Cancun would be so much fun. And this is my first trip overseas. And I got to go with my mom. What more can you ask for? You really should go one of these days. Hey, the honeymoon was canceled. Do you want to reschedule it to Cancun? We can do that, you know. Hey, Marie, what's up? No response from you. What's going on? Hello? Stop being so pig-headed. At least send a reply. I know you're seeing this. You're the clumsy one here, tripping on those stairs on our wedding day. It's not as if me or mom forced you to stumble. Being a bit too cranky, aren't you? I don't need this right now, Marie.
Welcome back.
Finally. I was wondering when you were going to give me a heads up.
Now that you're back, I'm going over to the police department.
Police? Did someone break into your house or something?
I found out that it was your mom that pushed me down the stairs.
Wait, what did you just say?
She snuck up from behind me, through the crowd of well-wishers, and shoved me down those stairs. So I'm going to the police to file charges against her.
Wait, just wait. I'll ask Mom about this. Just don't go to the police just yet.
Mary, what the hell are you talking about? That's a serious accusation. You're saying that I pushed you down those stairs? That's the most preposterous thing I've ever heard. How could you accuse me of such a heinous behavior? You were just clumsy and tripped over your own feet. I had nothing whatsoever to do with that. My God, the nerve. Besides, where's the proof that I did such an awful thing? Blaming your own shoppiness on your mother-in-law?
I have proof.
Excuse me? What proof? It's my word against yours.
There's a security camera at that location, right at the top of the stairs. Actually, there are two different angles. You're clearly seen in both cameras shoving me down the stairs.
But that was only because, to go to the police for such a trivial matter, really?
You call shoving someone down a flight of stairs trivial?
So you want to make your husband's mother a criminal? What a despicable daughter-in-law. This is unacceptable.
Marie, what was that about? Did that really happen? But my mom would never do such a thing. She's a kind and considerate person. You probably imagined the whole thing. And the security footage. Maybe someone fiddled with it. Maybe added some CG stuff to it. You can fake all kinds of stuff these days, you know? Can you really say it's 100% real? Even if it turns out that she did shove you down those stairs. She must have had a good reason to do it. She would never have done it out of malice. With that said, I will stick with my mom. No matter what happens, I will stand side by side with my mother.
Sorry you feel that way. I better get down to the police station then.
Why? Just hold it a second, would you?
And as for you and me, I no longer love you. I want a divorce.
Divorce? What the hell are you talking about?
Are you crazy, Mary? It was just a sprained ankle, for God's sake. What are you putting up such a stink about it? You're blowing this whole thing way out of proportion. There's no way to treat your husband's mother. And divorce? Are you out of your mind? You just got married. Stop this silly nonsense before I get really angry, Mary. You hear me?
Those charges you filed against my mom, do you know what that did to her? You have any inkling? I have to pay her bond for her lawyer and damages to you for our divorce. I lost all my savings, everything. I don't have a cent left in my name. How could you do this? And what's more, the company got wind of this whole damn mess. I go to the office and everyone's looking at me with disdain, turning a cold shoulder, even my best friend. Just going to work stressed me out and I was eventually forced to quit. Do you realize that? Would it be possible to get back together with you? We can start over. What do you say? That way, maybe everyone will look at me more favorably. Besides, you still love me, right? I know you do, Marie. So please, let's make a fresh start. I hope my kindness towards you gets through. After what you put my mother through, I'm forgiving you for that heartless behavior towards my mother. You can understand that, right? I'm willing to let bygones be bygones. We are meant to be together. Despite what's occurred, we love each other. You agree, don't you? Come on, Marie, at least respond. The silence is driving me nuts. I just got here to your parents' place. What the hell is this? Nobody is here. What's that for sale sign doing out on the lawn? Where the hell did you disappear to? Marie, where the hell are you?
We moved out. Sold the place.
Excuse me? You moved? Where?
To be honest, I don't want anything to do with you.
Where'd you move to? Come on, Marie, where?
You really think I'm going to tell you, Paul? I'm done with you, Paul. I want nothing to do with you. Chalk our relationship up as one big, dreadful mistake.
Marie, please hear me out. Just let me tell you how much you mean to me, please. I don't know how many times I can say this, but I love you, Marie. I know you love me too. Your smile is like the sunshine. It brings light to my life. It makes me whole. When I'm with you, time seems to stop. The happiness engulfs me. It was fate that I met you. You're my life partner, the person I was destined to be with. Just thinking about you, I long to see you. My heart begins to flutter. My love for you is pure. You were everything to me, Marie. I cannot go on living without you. If we can get back together again, to be husband and wife again, the three of us, you, me, and my mother, we can live under the same roof. Mom will be so happy if that came to be. It will be like having two mothers. You were like a second mother to me, Marie. So please, Marie, let's turn over a new leaf. Start a new life together. Let's sit down and talk this through. Let's confirm our love for each other. Marie, what do you say? Our future is over that horizon. Let's fly toward it together and have that happy future that was destined for us. Like the beautiful sunset in Cancun. You, me, and mother, we'll make this work. Love conquers all.
Goodbye, Paul. You need to see a doctor.
Excuse me? What do you mean? Mom prepared that whole thing for me. She said that it would make you see the light.
Figures. Good riddance, Paul.
Marie, please.
I thought this whole thing about the three of us getting back together was kind of strange. I later found out that his mom got divorced a few months ago. Paul's dad didn't look at all that happy at the wedding. Now I realize why. It seems Paul had lost his job, and he soon got divorced, so the two of them had no future prospects left, and it seemed getting back with me was the only chance they had. It so happens that they found a real-time photo of me on social media. It was a photo of me at a company trip to some resort. I was apparently pictured with some coworkers. For some reason, they mistook the guy as my new boyfriend. He found the resort and barged in while we were having a company dinner and started hooping and hollering about two-timing him as if we were married, making no sense whatsoever. Eventually, the police were called and he was arrested and taken away. It was totally embarrassing, but nobody blamed me for it. He also made a mess of the place, breaking a whole slew of expensive dishes and furniture. I was told the damages was in the thousands of dollars. Last I heard, he was working his butt off 24/7 to support his mother and paying off an enormous debt he had accumulated. No more Cancun for him for the foreseeable future.